And this is a team that stands out on and off the court with their style. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Berry, I'm Brian A. Shorter rotation player. Next. And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got Dyson Daniels, Duran out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Edwards, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Robert Williams out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Paul George, and it's Vassell in at the shooting guard position. Well, Grant, still very early. How long do you think it takes these teams to form an identity?
You know, B.A., it really depends on what the makeup of the team is. How many returners are there? Do you have lots of new faces? Is it a lot of the same players but a new coach? Those things make a huge difference.
And here's Curry. Williams up top. Pass to Ayton. Clock at 6. George outside. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Daniels. Now here's Edwards. Ball is turned over. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Williams. The 3, George. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Anunoby can't get it to go. On the wing, Curry. Last game he had 34 points. Ayton, a screen on Anunoby. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton!
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? I bet it does.
Here's Daniels. 10 points in his last outing. Boucher, a screen on George. Here's Edwards. And he misses his first shot. Going 1 for 3 so far. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
During one of the league's most powerful players, he doesn't mess around close to the basket.
Curry passes to Williams. Vassell outside. Williams against Boucher. Here's Curry. He takes it in. Tipped.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Pass to Anunoby. Duren with a screen on Curry. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Williams. George with it. Duren with the rebound.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. George for 3. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing!
Man.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Now Curry. Still no points. Vassell outside. Curry, a screen on Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Williams.
And when he is healthy, Williams is an important piece on this team, mainly due to that defense and rebound.
Daniels passes to Anunoby. Duren with a screen on Vassell. Here's Anunoby. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Outside Edwards. Shot on the wing. Yes, on the jumper. Edwards got 6 points. Gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Vassell against Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Duren.
Good size on Vassell, learning how to maneuver it inside.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Vassell. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
Right side, Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Daniels. Curry with a steal. Pass to Vassell. Over Boucher. And no good, trying to use the glass. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. To the inside. Turin in the post. Is covered by Ayton. Stolen by Ayton. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
Last go-around, they lost the regular season series to this team, but beat them in the playoffs.
Isaac, he's checked in for Williams. Vassell against Edwards. Pass to George. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray.
And George's guys encourage him to just fire away. They know he's lethal from there.
Here's Daniels. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And here's Edwards. Turin with a screen on George. 6 to shoot. Edwards against George. Pulls up, high post. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Isaac against Edwards. Isaac's shot is off. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Daniels passes to Anunoby. Turin with a screen on Vassell. To the middle. Nice move. And Duren lays it in.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Curry with it. George outside. From behind the arc. Sure, from 3-point range. George has got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Edwards. Boucher on the screen. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Anthony Edwards with the 3. 9 points in the game.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
George is screen on Edwards. Edwards against Vassell. And a deep 3 from Curry. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Back to Edwards. There's the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now here's Curry. Tightly guarded. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Jerome. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Out left to the wing. Here's Duren. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Yeah, this is where Duren wants to be offensively, as close as he can get to the rim.
Let's get an update on Robert Williams. What's the status, Alan?
We do now know that the ankle is twisted. He's trying to walk it off, but we have no further information at this time. It's just so unfortunate to experience injuries like this early in the season, just barely out of the gates and already an unexpected setback.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Pass to Benton. Outside Edwards. Launches it. Fires in the triple. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Rollins passes to Neesmith. Here's Rollins. Back to Neesmith. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got rebound number 7 tonight. Jerome passes to Edwards. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Now here's Alexander Walker. Defense is right there. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Jerome. Neesmith covering. Here's Benton. And Los Angeles, another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And he jams it home with authority.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, having said it before, the layup, when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Outside Neesmith. 1:10 left in the first quarter here. Rollins gets the bucket.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Here's Jerome. No made baskets yet. Edwards for 3. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Neesmith's shot is off. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. They get it again. Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Pass to Eubanks. Here's Alexander Walker. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Here's Edwards. He's got 15. With 4 on the clock. And it's good on the layup. Edwards has got 17 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Los Angeles. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Ty Jerome is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. And it's Edwards in at the 3 slot. We're grabbing money's on the line. The mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
First one falls for him.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Paul George, he's checked in for Neesmith. He does not get the second one. Here's George. That one goes. Count it. Give him 8 points now.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside Edwards. Out to Covington. Jerome passes to Covington. Clock at 6. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Curry. Jerome, no good. Shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Curry, no good.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Pass to Daniels. Outside Edwards. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. George against Edwards. Vassell passes to Williams. Outside Curry. Shot is up. And they recover it. Pass to Vassell. Here's Curry. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And here's Edwards outside, and Ayton pulls it down.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Vassell outside. Pass to Williams. Fades away. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, maybe a little surprise, a jumper there from Robert Williams.
For Los Angeles, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Curry. They get back on track. Nails it from 3. Jerome's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
That's one of the best 3-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
George outside. Let's go with a 3. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Out to Covington. Pass to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Edwards, no good. Gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Now here's George. Guarded closely. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Los Angeles, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. So Edwards will go to the free throw line. It's on Stephen Curry. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Isaac, he's checked in for Williams.
His body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. 5th on the list, Los Angeles.
And they were so awesome last year on the boards, blocking out, maintaining position, and finishing off possessions with the rebound. They are physical, and that effort afforded them a ton of extra possessions.
George against Anunoby. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. Shooting 44% from the field during the second. Vassell outside. Back to Curry. Down low. George outside. Takes the three. They get it back. Ayton, no good. Los Angeles leading by 4. Anunoby passes to Daniels. Anunoby against Curry. Back to Daniels. Boucher a screen on George. Daniels counted from distance. And Los Angeles leads by 7.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Ayton finds Vassell. Back to Ayton. 17-foot shot on the way. No luck on that one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Anunoby on the wing. Isaac covering. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Vassell. It's rebounded by George.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey Brian, Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Anunoby can't get it to go. Shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Baseline try. George's shot is off.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
They double him with Curry. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Boucher passes to Daniels. Boucher a screen on George. Shot clock at 5. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Pass to Isaac. The three from Curry. Curry rises up and hits the three.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
Edwards looking it over. Inside. Ayton against Duran. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Daniels. No good on the three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Anunoby against Vassell. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 21. Shoots over George. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Vassell. Boucher against George. Isaac for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Anunoby's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Boucher outside. Now Edwards. Here's Duran. Pass to Edwards. to snap the cold streak. It doesn't go for him. And George with some nice D. Here's Vassell. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Vassell's got 4 points in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Banton's checked in. The three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Shooting about 41%. Outside, Alexander Walker. Good D by Duran. So it's Los Angeles now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Vassell against Anunoby. Vassell passes to Eubanks. Up top, Neesmith. Here's Rollins. Eubanks the screen. From deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
1:14 left to play in the first half. Here's Rollins. Pass to Vassell. Over on Anunoby. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 9. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Daniels. He's got 5. Now Anunoby. He's guarded by Vassell. Duran with a screen on Vassell. Anunoby passes to Duran. Here's Neesmith. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 5 rebounds tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've got 22 seconds left in the second. Pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Back to Daniels. This one for 3. Who poked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Duran touched the glass. 9 seconds left in the second. Vassell outside for 3. The shot no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's lost. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Checking out Los Angeles. And turning our attention back to that first half of that.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Devin Vassell out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Edwards against Vassell. Duran in the post. Boucher a screen on Curry. Here's Daniels. Count it and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. It's on Stephen Curry. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
Dyson Daniels, when he steps onto the court, he's got a hunger to make an impact, and he's trying to put his team in position to win.
Well, Brent, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23 straight. One bright spot, however, was Jalen Duren.
Well, the bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again, so let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Duren did have some moments. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20 years of age, so sky is still the limit for this young, big, physical player.
These are his first free throws of the game. First one falls. Brent, you could hit the three back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the off-season, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Right side Edwards. Pass to Anunoby. Duren in the post. He's guarded by Vassell. That is
Later, wow!
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Shooting just 37% in the game. Edwards against Vassell. Down low. Here's Ayton. Well-timed pass, and it goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Ayton's got 6.
Set a rugged screen. Nice roll by Ayton to get to the bucket.
Here's Daniels. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Anunoby. Wide open. Williams grabs the board.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. They get it back. Boucher passes to Anunoby. Back to Boucher. Pass to Daniels. Edwards with it. The 3 ball. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
Right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Los Angeles, second.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Edwards against Vassell. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. Here's Vassell. And the 3 off target.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. Pass to Curry. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Neesmith, he's checked in for Williams. Robinson Earls checked in for Los Angeles. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And here's Edwards. 26 points for him. Now here's Duren. Just 5 to shoot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it's 6-10. Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
The free throw drops for Duren.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
And Duren drops them both.
Well, a former lottery pick in Jalen Duren, and what you love about him is he plays with energy and great passion.
Outside Neesmith. To the paint. George against Ananobi. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. But when you talk about a classic 3-and-D guy, Paul George is one of the first to come to mind, Brent.
I agree, B.A. I think he's been a little bit underappreciated. But this guy, both ends of the floor, with the ability to score and defend, is elite.
That's good from George.
Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Jerome's checked in for Ananobi. Both shots good from the stripe.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Daniels passes to Jerome. Duren with a screen on Curry. Here's Jerome. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Vassell finds George. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. George has got 6 here in the corner.
That's a tough shot for a lot of people, but PG makes it look easy.
Here's Jerome. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Got 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Curry passes to Vassell. Fires it. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Duren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Pass to Jerome. Here's Robinson Earl. Neesmith covering. Robinson Earl with the bucket. Robinson Earl's got his first 2 points. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
George for 3. Nails it from 3. George has got 22 points.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you with a versatile scorer.
Here's Jerome. He's got 5. Right wing. Back to Robinson Earl. The 3. Jerome, no good. Gone 4 of 8 in the third. George against Edwards. Neesmith passes to Aiden. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Oof, he's had a dismal second half, Kevin. He did a great job getting the ball to his teammates and working it around in the first half, but the second half, not so much.
Covington's checked in for Robinson Earl. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Daniels. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Jerome. Covington, a screen on Curry. Fires the 3. And the dunk by Duren.
Such a great offensive rebounder. It's so hard to keep Jalen Duren off the glass there.
Curry passes to Alexander Walker. From deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Jerome passes to Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Outside Curry. Down low. Kicks it out to Isaac. They puts up a 3. Jerome grabs the miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Pass to Duran. Outside Edwards. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Isaac. The wide open shot is on the money.
Inside the paint, Isaac is a pro, using his size to get himself a high percentage look.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Jerome. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Curry. Now Alexander Walker. Neesmith passes to Isaac. Off the mark, and a bad shot there. Los Angeles leading by 6 to the inside. Here's Covington, and the jam by Covington.
And how about that? Covington rising up and throwing it down with some authority.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Defense right on him. To the middle. Curry looking it over. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Duran's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounds.
Daniel's such a shifty player. He has a myriad of ways to get to the free throw line.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. And he drops the first.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Both teams will make substitutions. That one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's the home team now. It's a 10-point game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Sometimes you want to foul Williams. He's not great at the free throw.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
At the line for your home team, Robert.
The free throw drops for Williams. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Daniels. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3. That free throw no good. That's off as well, so he misses both. Now here's Alexander Walker. The D's right on him. The shot's good.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pass to Benton. Duran the screen. Launches a 3. Benton, good. Benton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
They set the screen. Here's Alexander Walker, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Alexander Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Jerome, that's good.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Eubanks, the pass to Alexander Walker. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Here's Jerome. He's got 7. Pass to Benton. Back to Jerome. 6 to shoot. Uncovered. Covington up top. Fires the 3. Duran. It's good on the putback.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Pass to Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
Just too much Time Lord there.
Los Angeles leading by 7. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Benton. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Benton's got 11 points. Shooting about 53% on the third, a very good number. Alexander Walker with it, working on Covington. 11 seconds left in the third. Puts it up. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And so it's Los Angeles with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about physical. It's all about physical. Make sure we're running back.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Delano Banton, Chris Boucher out there with Duran. Then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Jerome, no good.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
And he can't get the first one.
And Paul George entering the league in 2010. I mean, he's been as good as any two-way wing in the league, cementing himself as an all-NBA level player.
And he's good on the second. Here's Benton. Pass to Boucher. Now Anunoby. Here's Jerome. Duran the screen. Jerome, that's good. And Los Angeles leads by 11.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And here's Vassell. George feels it out a bit. Over Boucher. George's shot is off.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Inside, here's Jerome. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
They set a pick. It's George on the wing. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And Williams so dangerous because he's one of those guys who can get above the rim.
Here's Jerome. Batten on the wing. From 13. Tries again. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
Rollins passes to Vassell. Oh, drains the 19-footer.
He's so smooth on his catch and shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him too.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Batten can't get it to go. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. To the middle. And the jam by George.
What a masterful performance for PG tonight, looking like the All-NBA guy he is.
Here's Batten. To the paint. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Rollins. George outside. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. George has got 15 points here in the second half.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Here's Batten. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Batten's got 4 points this quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Down low. Here's Vassell. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his house.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Batten. 4-3. Vassell with a rebound. Now here's George. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Vassell outside. Pass to Williams. Outside Neesmith. George for 3. Drills it from deep. George has got 31.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Batten on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Got 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Here's Rollins. Back to George. "17-foot shot on the way, and that one's good." George has got 33 points.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So both teams making some changes here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Duren with a screen on Vassell. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game. Duren finds Boucher. Jerome on the wing. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
George against Anunoby. Outside Curry. Curry on the drive, and the shot goes. And now it's just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Boucher, left side. And finished off by Boucher.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
To the inside. Curran with a steal. Here's Jerome. Pass to Edwards. Paul George pulls it in. George has got rebound number 7 tonight. To the middle. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Curry. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, this is where Williams looks to score. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he's going to be.
Edwards for 3. And he rebounds again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
Anunoby against Vassell. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Anunoby's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Curry. Jerome, that's good.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Vassell against Edwards. Pass to George. From outside the arc. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 6. Edwards with it. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Curry. Jerome passes to Anunoby. Edwards for 3. Williams grabs the board.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Curry creates inside.
Oh, I'll tell you what, in this fourth quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Daniels checked in for Los Angeles. Pass to Edwards. Boucher a screen on George. And here's Edwards outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Edwards got 29.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. Off target at the rim. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Edwards. The offensive rebound. And a missed layup. Shooting about 47%. A nice number. Ayton in the high post. Curran with a steal. In transition. Here they come. Daniels. That one's true. And Los Angeles leads by 9.
And leaking out well in transition. Man, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. here's Curry. He's closely guarded. Vassell outside. To the left side wing. The three from Ayton. Duren with the rebound. Duren's Los Angeles leading by 9. Daniels passes to Edwards. Minute 32 left in the game. 13 feet out. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Outside Curry. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Yeah, it's so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
George against Edwards. Pass to Daniels. 5 to shoot. Inside. Duren with the bucket.
What a game for Duren so far. He is cooking and just going right at the defense.
Outside Curry. Here's Ayton. That shot missing. Good D by Duren. So it's Los Angeles now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Edwards, that's good. Edwards has got 31 points.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Daniels passes to Boucher. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Away team, Chris Boucher, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
George against Anunoby.
Paul George.
One shot.
That's good from George. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. Both teams tonight dealing with some injury. Out for the evening.
Players from the lineup, but how these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here we go. Caldwell Pope out there with James. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Wembanyama in at the fourth. And for Long Beach, Garland is out there with Miller. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Mamu Kalashvili in at the center position. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best five. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes, so I want to know who I can trust when it matters most. And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
2 shots. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Garland against James. Pass to Wembanyama. Robinson a screen on Anderson. Down low. Long Beach with the rebound. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
Well, as a scorer, that's where Anderson likes to operate. He has a lot of tricks in there.
James the pass to Wembanyama. First quarter just over a minute played. James with it. And now by Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama. Rebound by Marshall. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Basket good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Marshall. A wide open look here for Garland. From outside, off the mark. And Wembanyama outside. Outside, James. Caldwell Pope against Miller. James the pass to Wembanyama. Robinson down low. Moves back up. And no good that time.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Garland, no good. Gone 2 of 6 from the field. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
He's so deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
for Wembanyama. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 21 points a game, over 3.5 blocks and 10 rebounds. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Well, it's because he's someone that understands his role. He plays with confidence and helps provide stability when he's on the floor.
Here is Miller. He had 15 points last outing. Marshall passes to Garland. Clock at 6.
Taking the bump, Garland doesn't hold back and gets rewarded with the foul.
Second team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2, Darius Garland.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game.
Both free throws good from Garland.
So good at getting his team involved. Garland has become a difference maker.
Pass to Eason. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Wembanyama against Anderson. Just 4 to shoot. Outside, James. Off target from outside. And it's Anderson with the ball for Long Beach.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Yeah, Anderson is a funky type of wing. He's a righty who would rather go left, but he's normally thinking pass first.
Anderson against Wembanyama. Robinson a screen on Anderson. Wembanyama with it. Guarded now by Marshall. Fader on the way, and that one's good. Wembanyama.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
And Marshall kicks to Garland. Anderson with a screen for Garland. This one for 3. That one no good. Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game up. James finds Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to James. Wembanyama's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Marshall deciding where to go with it. Takes the 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Eason. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Plays it up off the glass. He's got 9.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help him win a lot of games.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Outside Garland. Long Beach moving that ball around. Pass to Miller. To stop the run. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Miller's got 5.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it really stands, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along and then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
No good on that one. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Thomas checked in for Najee Marshall. And he sinks the second.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Garland, the pass to Anderson. Garland against James. Garland with the bucket. And this game is tied up now.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Miller outside. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Back to Miller. Over Caldwell Pope. And Long Beach again with the bucket.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Thomas, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Caldwell Pope pass to Eason. Garland against James. Wembanyama a screen. Jacks up a 3. And it's James missing. For Long Beach, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. It's stolen by Eason. Wembanyama outside. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Thomas who brings it up for Long Beach. Trailing by 2.
The mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Here's Wembanyama. Banked in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 16 points.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now, here's Thomas. Still without a basket. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's DiVincenzo. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Beal. He had 15 points last outing. And Wembanyama finds ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And he'll go right through your chest. Ball won't shy away from the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Ball. Long Beach making a switch here. Payton's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Gallinari a screen on Beal. And Gallinari throws it down.
Using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
Ball kicks to Beal. Inside, here's Wembanyama. Long Beach with the rebound. There's Thomas with the 3. Ball with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Gallinari. For Long Beach, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first, so they take the lead. And Long Beach leads by 1.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Outside Beal. 1:30 left in the first. Wembanyama down low. Gallinari on him. From 6 feet. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Long Beach shooting 47% here so far. Gallinari passes to DiVincenzo. Outside, Payton. Pass to Gallinari. Outside Thomas. The 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Thomas got 5 now.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Now, here's Ball. Here's the teardrop. Long Beach with the rebound. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Thomas takes it inside. It's rebounded by Jovic.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Wembanyama passes the ball. Now Beal. Shot clock at 5. To stop the drought. That shot missing. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Long Beach leads by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Long Beach.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
They've got Miller. Also Dante DiVincenzo's out there. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. We've got Ball, who's out there with Bradley Beal. Jackson Hayes is out there with Allen. And it's Jovic in at the 4 slot. And for Long Beach, they've got Payton. Miller is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Ware in at the 5, down low. Here's Beal. Pass to Jovic. And it's Ball in the corner. Kicks it out to Allen. And out of bounds, Long Beach will have it. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year.
Well, last season, what stood out about this team was their three-point shooting. They shot a very high percentage from distance.
Fultz, he's checked in for Long Beach. Long Beach leading by 3. There's the pick. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
James looking around. Pass to Beal. To the inside. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Selfless play by Beal, using that pick and roll action to create for a teammate.
DiVincenzo passes to Ware. Here's Miller. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Fultz, no good. Got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Jovic passes to Beal. To the paint. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Checked in for Long Beach. to Fultz. Down low. Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
Fultz is difficult to stay with in that pick and roll. Absolutely shreds the defense with his passing.
Outside Beal. Five to shoot. Long Beach with the rebound. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. With some more, DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
His instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
James, the pass to Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now here's Fultz. Anderson a screen on Beal. Here's Fultz. And Long Beach again with the bucket.
You gotta get a hand up on Fultz. I mean, he continues to show improvement from the mid-range area of the floor.
Here's James. Pass to Eason. To the inside. Here's Hayes. Outside for Beal. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's DiVincenzo. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Dan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Here's Eason. Robinson down low. Off target with the jump hook.
Well, he didn't go up very strong there, and the defense was able to just push him off his shot.
Fultz against James. Now Fultz and a missed layup. James with it. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Anderson. Shot by Eason, no good. Long Beach leading by 4. To the middle. Hayes with the steal. James against DiVincenzo. Outside, James. Pass to Beal. Hayes with the screen for Beal. Driving the lane. Long Beach with the rebound. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Eason against Fultz. And here's Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. No good there. Gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. James, the pass to Hayes to end the cold streak. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 5th assist in this one. Anderson in the post, covered by Hayes, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Well, Anderson is a talented player. No wonder the D was playing so tight.
Long Beach hitting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Anderson.
Known for his versatility and slow motion style of play, Anderson remains a vital role player for this team.
No good on the second free throw. Gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. Outside Beal. There's the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Beal's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Pass to Bailey. Garland with it. Fires for 3. It's good from long range. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
Garland striking back at VR, putting his competitiveness on display.
Outside Beal. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Garland. Ball no good. Long Beach leading by 3. Here's Bailey. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Another shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Anderson's got his second basket. On 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Beal with it. Wembanyama looking it over. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Wembanyama outside. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
And here's Garland for 3. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And Long Beach leads by 4.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Hayes finds ball. Offensive rebound. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season.
And this team, in terms of scoring off the turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Throw good, Wembanyama. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient.
Now, here's Garland. Last game with 30 points. Molinari passes to Garland. Inside, it's tipped. Here's Bailey, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bailey's got his first 2 points of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Allen, and it's Gary Payton the second with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Long Beach making a switch here. Prosper's checked in.
Home team, number 8, Olivier Maxence Prosper.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Here's Jovic. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. The rebound by Payton. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Long Beach. 4-point game. Here's Bailey. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Bailey. Back to Payton. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Now it's a 6-point Long Beach lead. Ball against Garland. Wembanyama, right side. Chalk up 2 there. Wembanyama has got 7 points for the quarter.
And standing easily over 7 feet. Whenever he gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And here's Garland for 3.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Wembanyama, a screen on Garland. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Long Beach making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Long Beach shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Ball. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. Outside Thomas. There's the triple. And the 3 ball is good. Thomas got 8 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
As to Jovic. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wembanyama. Gallinari covering. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Thomas against Allen. Lets the 3 fly. And Long Beach hits again from deep. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Long Beach on top. They lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news about trades to discuss.
We've seen what Donovan can do. I mean, he's a true force to deal with. Acquiring a talent like D. Mitch adds multiple dimensions to your team.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Long Beach leading by 5. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. And Wembanyama's out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's James. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Miller's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's James. Long Beach with the rebound. Anderson outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Now here's James. Pass to Eason. To the inside. Wembanyama. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Anderson up top. James against Garland. The rebound by James. Being 49% on the game. They'll take that. Wembanyama against Anderson. James dishes to Robinson. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Here's Wembanyama. And the jumper from down low is good. Wembanyama's got 29. So, Stan, we watched Kentavious Caldwell-Pope's career, and he's played for a handful of teams, and he's been a starter on multiple title teams, including the 2020 LA Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I love coaching him. This guy is a hard worker. He's one of the best conditioned athletes in the league. His stamina is incredible. He knocks down threes. It's not a coincidence that he's been on championship teams in 2 different cities.
Amazing. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. The visitors with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Caldwell-Pope finds Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Yeah, on any given night, this is what Wembanyama is capable of. He can put on a one-man show.
Pass to Marshall. Back to Garland. Long Beach moving that ball around. They set the pick. To the paint, 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 8 rebounds in this game. James in the post, guarded by Garland. Caldwell-Pope left side, over Miller. They get a hand on it for the lead. Here's Robinson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for the away team, Mitchell Robinson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And it's Anderson with the ball for Long Beach. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And Marshall kicks to Miller. That ball, great assist by Marshall. Miller's got 10 points.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
To the middle, stolen by Anderson. One-on-one here. The three from Garland. And Long Beach hits again from deep.
You have to take Garland seriously at the arc. He is a talented shooter.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Wembanyama. Over Anderson. Long Beach with the rebound. Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Miller, the pass to Mamu Karashvili. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Down low, stolen by Anderson. And it's Long Beach on the break. And Miller throws it down hard.
And offensively, Miller is terrific on the perimeter, but he can also play above the rim as well.
Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. checked in, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Anderson. Pass to Hayes. Beal from long range. Long Beach with the rebound. Ware's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shoots from the elbow. And Miller with the basket on the assist from Marshall. Miller's got the lead up to 11 now for Long Beach. Gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Wembanyama passes to James. And here is Beal, guarded by Garland. And Beal kicks to James. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. There's Garland. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. James up top, defended by DiVincenzo. James, the pass to Hayes. Wembanyama sets a screen for Beal. With the drive, Long Beach with the rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Fultz is checked in for Garland. Very terrible here in the 3rd quarter at around 30%. Outside ball. It's Hayes, top of the key. Wembanyama down low. And that one, good. Wembanyama's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's very light work for Wembanyama from that place.
DiVincenzo kicks to Marshall. Pass to Ware. Miller surveying the floor. Clock at 6. From past the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound. Eason with it. Covered by Miller. Ball with a wide open look. Sinks the triple.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game. Inside. And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
To the inside, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And Ball is an incredibly gifted passer, just excels at getting his guys going.
Ball against DiVincenzo. And here's Marshall, pass to Miller, from the arc. The shot's good, Marshall making the play. Marshall's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it is really hard to get someone to match up with him.
Now here's Beal. He's got 6. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And for a point guard, Fultz is a great dunker. I mean, he gets up quickly off the ground to slam that one home.
Ball against DiVincenzo. Pass to Wembanyama. To the paint, here's Hayes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hayes has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Good, nice job down low. And Long Beach leads by 11.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
You got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. PA thanks. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Ball against DiVincenzo. Outside Thomas. Pass to Prosper. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Jovic.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Now here's Fultz. 10 points for him. Misses the fadeaway inside. Allen against Fultz. Pass to Jovic. Beal deciding where to go with it.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. Good season for him last year. Last season he averaged 13 points a game, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Peyton, he's checked in for Markelle Fultz.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. 1:53 left to play in the 3rd. Gallinari against Wembanyama. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Long Beach.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's got 7. Outside Thomas. All alone. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Thomas got 13.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Allen. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. With the step back. Payton finds DiVincenzo. Long Beach moving that ball around. Outside, Payton. Pointer. It's rebounded by Jovic. 47% from the field in the third. Ball with it. Now Thomas defending. Beal from long range. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Bailey struck in for Long Beach. Long Beach leading by 10. Now Thomas. He's got 13. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. That shot misses. And so it's Long Beach going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick... Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Kyle Anderson. Darius Garland is out there with Miller. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Manu Kalashvili in at the 5 spot. Hayes with the screen for Eason. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. It's good.
You love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Miller. Anderson a screen on Caldwell Pope. And here's Miller outside. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Being 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Easton passes to James. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Long Beach. On Tuesday and then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley. Eason against Payton. Shot clock at 6. Eason against Payton. Shot by Eason, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection, despite the miss.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Robinson sets a screen for Eason. Kicks it out to James. It's up a 3. Long Beach with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Payton passes to Garland. And the rejection by James. They retain possession, and he gets it back. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Anderson. Garland's got the lead up to 13 now for Long Beach. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Eason. To the middle. It's deflected. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside, Payton. Now, here is Miller. Misses the 3. James against Garland. And it's Long Beach on the break. And finished off by Anderson.
When you watch Anderson move around, it may not look like he's bringing the energy, but he is persistent in everything he does.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Long Beach making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. During the break, listening in with Joe Mazzulla and his team, he was preaching the importance of effort, saying he wanted to see second and third efforts each possession. We need to be the more active team down the stretch. Guys?
Thanks, David. 5 on the clock. And Benyama outside. The train. Garland with the rebound.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
To the inside. Fast break, here we go. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he converts the layup.
Well, there's the determination from KCP. He'll go right at you.
Garland, the pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Inside, Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to James. Caldwell Pope pass to Eason. Back to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 5. From 20 feet out. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
It's Miller on the way. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And Marshall kicks to Garland. Marshall sets a screen for Garland. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson. Hey Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game? And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying the international game.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. James with it. Wembanyama, a screen. Miller against Caldwell Pope. Back to James. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Miller kicks to Garland. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Wembanyama, tough shot.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
There's a good screen. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Robinson with the block. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way. Outside Robinson. Tries it from the top of the key. And a shot by Wembanyama, no good. And here's Miller, he'll bring it up for Long Beach. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Kicks it out to Garland. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Drills it from outside. And Long Beach leads by 11.
and they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
To the paint. Now, here is Robinson. He's guarded closely. Here's Wembanyama for three. Oh, Wembanyama answers right back.
Yeah, I like to see Wembanyama get those competitive juices flowing, answering back with a three of his own.
Anderson against Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. In the corner, it's Eason. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Oh, nice pass there by James. His teammates really will appreciate his ability to facilitate.
Here's Anderson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. He misses the free throw.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work and not pay off.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Marshall with the steal. Pass to Anderson. They set the pick. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Free throw, good, Anderson.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Anderson.
And he can kind of relax a little bit now as he finally comes through at the line. He let a few too many of those chances get by.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Wembanyama. Eason with a screen for Wembanyama. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Garland with a screen for Miller. Kicks it out to Garland. And again, the miss by Long Beach.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
James dishes to Robinson. Beal against Miller. No one near James as he lets it go. Here's West. Oh, that's the highlight of the night. Wembanyama.
A big moment for the big man. Wembanyama stepping up in a huge way.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Snipe game. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He knows every possession is critical now. Marshall passes to Anderson. Miller against Beal. Lets it go from the wing, and he swishes it right through. Miller's got 19 points.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 7. Back to Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
James against Garland. Anderson outside.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the game. 6 to shoot. With Garland on the high post, he drills it.
And there are some guys you can just give that mid-range shot to, but Darius Garland isn't one of them. He is so good from there.
Here's Beal, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6.
And now a veteran in this league. Beal is hungry to compete for championships at this stage of his career. The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Anderson against Wembanyama. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps him build this lead.
Beal against Miller. Outside Beal. And Wembanyama outside. Here's Robinson. Long Beach with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Wembanyama against Anderson. And we'll go the other way.
Away team ball.
So it's the visitors now. 7-point differential. Beal against Miller. They get it again. Tries again. Good D by Miller. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Long Beach. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And we know Beal is more than comfortable taking over in these situations.
There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
James against Garland. And so it's Long Beach with the W. Even early on. All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. So for